In the words of Her Majesty Taylor Swift, haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Today we're gonna talk about how to deal with negative comments online. Our initial reaction when we get a negative comment is usually anger. We're frustrated, we don't know why this negative comment has been left, but there's a certain type of individual that leaves these comments, and usually they're the ones that are envious of what you're doing. So what you got to do is take a step away, take a deep breath before lashing out, because we go into this fight or flight mode, right away. Instinctually, we want to get right into it and protect ourselves. But ideally, it's taking a step back and just giving it time to simmer. There's a reason why you don't want to respond right away. And a lot of it is just based on emotion. When somebody attacks you or leaves a feedback that doesn't necessarily sit well with you, your initial instinct is to respond instantaneously to diffuse the situation at hand. But often that's the wrong way to approach it, because you might say something that you're going to potentially regret. What are some of the common things that you can do to help you when you're getting this kind of negativity or negative backlash? Well, there's a lot of things, truthfully. One, you can choose to completely ignore it and not let it bother you, but you can do things like meditation, exercise, and eat healthy foods, because that will all help with your overall energy and your outlook on life. So ultimately, it's up to you and how you want to handle these sorts of negative comments. My perspective on it is there are better ways to spend your time. And the better ways to spend your time is focus on what you're doing, focus on your creation, focus on the work that you're putting out and the good that you're putting out into the world. You're never going to get past the fact that there are trolls and people who are out there that are just negative because they're negative. There's no other way to put it. It's just in their DNA, and it's how they operate, and it's how they get self-fulfillment, I suppose. But ultimately, keep a positive attitude at all times. Try to put positivity and good energy into the world, and the world will have a way of giving back to you. So the key things you can do to refocus on yourself is remember that the words that are being spoken out there, as much as they may feel harmful, they're not a reflection of who you are. You know who you are best. So focus on that. Put your energy into yourself. Now, if you're putting negativity out into the world, there's a likelihood that you're going to get negativity back. But if you're putting a lot of good positivity out into the world, the chances are pretty low that that negativity is going to find you. So put a lot of good positivity out there. Stay focused on what you're doing and know yourself, because you know yourself better than anybody out there. It's all too easy to get caught up in other people's negativity and those comments, but remember, you don't have to carry the burden of those people's negativity. If you want to read more about this topic, I've written extensively on it. Check out our blog over at NVISION.co. If you're into web design, digital marketing, or management, this is the channel for you. We're going to continue to produce some great content, so subscribe below or hit the little bell notification button to let you know when we post our next video.